वो तक तो बंद ही था आपसे, करके देख लो तुम, कोई भी करेगा। So today I am going for seam welding. Our topic is seam welding. We will study about seam welding. What are the seam welding processes? How it has been done? How welding has been done? And welding is a generalized term. Normally, conventional method weldings are the most common welding techniques. But this is an advanced technique and a new technique. It has been developed after 1960s or 1970s. So it is called seam welding, and it comes under modern manufacturing techniques. So seam welding. Hope it is clear at your end.
अब क्या हुआ? खत्म कर दो से थोड़ी सी दूरी रह गई। कानून की मानसिक का अद्भुत है।
So these are the lesson objectives. What we are going to learn from this seam welding processes. What we are going to learn is this. When you finish this, you will understand various forms of seam welding, nugget formation mechanism, quality testing of seam welds, learning activities, view slides, read notes, listen to lecture, do online workbook, homework. These are the learning activities. What can be done? Okay. Now keywords: roll, spot weld, overlapping seam weld, continuous seam weld, lap seam weld, mesh seam weld, metal finish seam weld, butt seam weld, foil butt seam weld, projection seam weld, weld current pulse time, welding speed. So these are the terms which you have to remember. These are the keywords, right? Roll, spot welds, overlapping seam welds. You should remember these words. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Anyone can take a screenshot of the same and can ask question after that. What are these things? These are the types of welding which are in progress nowadays. Okay. Hope everyone has taken the screenshot for the same. Now this is introduction to resistance seam welding. This is resistance seam welding introduction. Upper electrode wheel, null or friction drive wheel. These are two wheels. You can see on the screen. These are two wheels which has been driven by this runner. And when these welds are running over a metal continuous in line, the welding workpiece is welded in a line. These are two workpieces. This is one angle, this is another angle, and it has been welded at this particular point. So this is roll spot weld. You can write. You can see here. This is roll spot weld, and this is overlapping seam weld, and this is continuous seam weld. So this is sorry, continuous seam welding. Okay, and this is the throat. Right, this is the throat. This is continuous seam welding, overlapping seam weld, roll spot welding. So these are the techniques, and this is a basic technique. Two rolls, and the current is flowing between them, and between the rolls there is a workpiece, and which is to be welded. There are two sheets, two angles, and it has been welded. Okay. Now second side is lap seam weld. You can write. You can remember. You have to remember these names. What is lap seam weld? What is roll weld? What is overlapping weld? Nuggets. These are called nuggets. When these in this manner, you can see this shape. This is called nugget. These are electrodes. You can see the electrode side view. This is front view, and this is side view. You can see the front view in between the electrodes. There, air gap is there between the workpiece, and then that air sparking occurs, and the workpiece get welded and joined together. And in this manner, nuggets are formed. These shapes, the shape which is formed is in the form of nuggets like this, which travels. This is called lap seam welding. Okay. In the back slide, you can see that this is the basic technique. You can see roll spot weld. At particular spot, the welding is done. Overlapping seam weld, and this is continuous seam weld. Hope you understand what do you mean by seam. In between the workpieces are joined, and in between the air gap, the welding took place. That is welding. Okay. Now this is lap seam weld. Now you can see this. This is the graph: resistance welder manufacturing welding graph. Effect of welding current. You can see the effect of welding current and pulse timing. Okay. So this is the effect of welding current. You can see here. So these are the effects. Nugget preparations. You can see range of optimum. This is nugget properties and preparation. You can see here, and this is around 6.5. You can see it's 3 or 2 off 60%. It's 4 or 3 off of 57%. So these are the nuggets and how these things are happening. This is welding current versus nugget properties. Okay, 6 to 5 off 54%, 57%, 60% off. Got that is current. Welding current is off. So these are the nugget formation depending on the current. Okay, this graph is showing, and this how these graphs takes place. Okay, now we have a second slide. You can see here. Effect of cool time. Effect of cool time percentage on the nugget properties. Effect of cooling time. So this is nugget properties versus cooling time. How much cooling you are provided to them, it depends on it. Okay, and on the current, this is cool time cycles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is percentage recommended cycles. In various cycles, how the cooling can be done. That is in time. Okay, cooling cycles, and this is nugget preparations. So and so goes on. In various the number of times the current, suppose current took place at this point, and after the time limit, that is about 66 to 60%, then again nugget preparation takes place. This is nugget overlapping take place here. So and so forth. This graph indicates so. We don't have to go in such deep theory. We can have a drawing of a previous graph. You can see this graph. This is previous graph. You can draw this graph. Take a screenshot of it, and this graph. This is an important lap seam weld. Okay, these two graphs are important. You can take a screenshot. All, everyone, please. Right? Am I audible to you now? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Munish Phillips, take a screenshot. Okay. All. I can see all there. Right? So these are the techniques. Now increase electrode force increases nugget preparation. If you increase the electrode force, the nugget penetration will increase by applying a force on the workpiece so that they can join strongly. A deeper nugget preparation penetration can be done. Right? You have to remember these words, bullet words: reducing penetration, nugget, increasing nugget penetration. By increasing the force on the workpiece, nugget penetration will increase, and nugget width inches increases. Right? So these are the points which you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now the third point is Vivek Kumar Shah. Okay. Now this is the point which we are considering it. Here we can see seam welding, multiple thickness sheets. These are the thickness of the sheet, thin sheet, 0.0031. These are in inches per minute. Inches per The welding speed should be inches per minute. These are the size of the thickness of the sheet, that is in inches, right? And per minute, welding speed is 72, 142, so on. So the welding speed is mentioned. Okay, and these are the electrode force which is been applied on the workpieces. And improper selection of parameters lead to porosity in the weld. So this is the porosity which has been taking place into the weld. Improper selection of parameters lead to porosity in the weld. Okay. Regular recurring porosity, occasional porosity, and indicates no porosity. Okay. So we are. This is mesh seam. This is mesh seam welding. This is an example of this. You can take a snapshot. This is another type of seam welding. In seam welding, there are various classifications like lap seam welding, continuous seam welding, nugget formation seam welding. Nugget is the shape, or at the point at the point of joining of a workpiece. That shape which is acquired, like at this point. This is the slightly lap sheets, white flat electrodes, and these are the lapping has been done, and then roll has been passed through. So this is before welding. This was the time, and after welding, it looks like that. A slightly bump, and in between it, the welded joint, at the point of the joint, there is nugget formation. Before welding and after welding. So these are the things which has been taking place. Okay. You can take a mesh in building. You can take a screenshot. Those who are taking screenshot, please. Okay. Now, shall I move to other one? Other slide?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this slide, you can see is effect of sheet overlap on mesh lap joint properties. How mesh lap joint properties vary depending on the overlapping. Now, there is no overlapping. Here, slight overlapping. This is complete overlapping. Welded section, you can see here. And how these joint properties take place. If you look at this graph, what you said is nugget penetration, breaking load, number of times load has taken place, 400, 1800, 1600, then this 40, 80, this is overlap percentage. If overlap percentage is high and breakthrough load is very high, you see this graph, you will get this graph. This is an average graph, and average line is taken of these dots. Average graph has been taken place. Okay. So the extents were so this is the graph. We don't have to go in much into deeper. Hence, you can just draw these diagrams. If you draw these diagrams, you will get full marks. You don't have to go into these in such deep about these graphs to understand these graphs. Okay. Then metal finish seam welding. Look at this. This is another important seam welding point. If you have anyone who have visited BHL, you can see this seam welding. It is normally not seen, seam welding machine. And when I was in engineering college in Manet and other institutes, there I've seen this seam welding machine. They are having this, and I've done this seam welding also by applying a force through my leg onto the workpiece, and then the current has been passed through it, so that the air gap between them gets welded, and this nugget formation takes place. Okay, this is before welding. This is after welding. Everyone can take a screenshot of this metal finish seam welding. Nothing else you have to do is only you have to draw the diagrams and write anything what you are in your mind. No one is going to read in your examination. For exam point of view, you have to draw the diagram first. That is a very important point. Okay. So this is before welding, and this is after welding. This is metal finish operations. Okay, and this is how edge finish required. Look, this is the edge finish which is required. How edge finish, the effect of weld current and electrode force on finishing weld. Now, effect of current on metal finishing welding. Look at this. How the current, how this seam welding takes place. Initially, it was like that. Then, and when A, B, C, D, E, and when the graph clicks on, and the shape of the weld one changes. And these are the nugget formations. Breaking load versus nugget formation. Welding current in amperes. This is 18, 18, 17, 18 at various current. This is the joint thickness goes on. Okay. so on and so forth. Now we have recommended sheet positioning. If you go to here, you can get recommended sheet positioning. Upper electrode, camphor beginning at a centerpiece. Then this is lower electrode. This is positioning. If you see that they define upper and lower electrode 7 to 8 degrees from the center point, and so that it gets welded. Electrode, upper electrode, and this position is triggered. Recommended sheet positioning has to be done in that manner. Okay. Now you can draw this diagram. Two abutting sheets. There are two sheets. Beveled electrode and before welding everything, butt seam building. This is the front view of butt seam building. You can draw. You can take a snapshot and draw it and send the sectionals to me in the similar manner. Okay. So this can
Yes,
be
sir.
done. Everyone take a screenshot and draw this butt seam welding. How many types of seam welding I have done? Lap seam welding, butt seam welding, continuous seam welding. These are the types of welding, types of seam welding, especially seam welding I have done. We have read. So if they ask for a classification of seam welding, you have to make this classification like this. If I go back, butt seam welding, then we have metal finish seam welding, match lap welding, match seam welding. Then we have this nugget formations, nugget properties, lap seam welding. So these are the 4 types of seam welding which we have studied till date. Okay, these are the basic seam welding technique, and these are rolled spot seam welding, overlapping seam welding, continuous seam welding. And I am revising it. Those who joined late, lap seam welding, and this is mesh seam welding. You can see here this is a mesh seam welding, before welding and after welding. And these are the techniques. Then we have metal finish welding, what we are studying before and after welding technique. This is how the metal has been finished. Then other one is butt seam welding. Okay. Hope everyone is a principle of foil butt welding. Now this is foil butt welding. It is visible to everyone. Hope we have taken 2 foils. One foil is this, other foil is this, and in between is the sheet. And then 2 electrodes are pushed between them, a roll. This rolling has been taking place. These are the rolls, one roll, a kind of a wheel. A wheel is moving over these metal foils, and it has been sprayed, jets has been sprayed, and it gets this, the foil butt welding. It gives the name foil butt welding. And by this, a good strength can be given to it. Take a snapshot, please, everyone. Take a snapshot and carry on. Right. Good. The one who is taken, I know who are taking the snapshots. Those who are sincere, they will take snapshots. Okay, and after that, everyone will ask that please send the PPT. Okay, now this is how it has been done. Low carbon steel. Look at this point. How this can be done is in this manner. Okay, this is electrode wheel, 10 diam by half side low carbon steel. And this sheet has been placed over it before welding, nugget after welding, and this sheet has been rolled in that manner, and then a rolled workpiece roller has been thrown over it. In this manner, a roller has been passed over it. So this pipe formation can be done, and welding nugget formation be done at the end. You can all see here how this nugget formation, then how pipe formation be done here. Okay, so it is somewhat like this. You can see here. Okay, now we have nugget formation and continuous seam welding. How nugget formation takes place in continuous seam welding. This is an important principle. You can draw the diagram only. Lower effective pressure towards exit side, increased temperature towards the exit side. Now solidified nugget. You can see here this is how 2 pieces are there. Decrease of resistance. No addition, no bonds. Solid phase. These are 2 points where this and here the workpiece has been kept here. Increase in resistance you can see here. And this is at the point how nugget formation, how the welding her joint is take. This is exit side, this is entry side. Okay, the roller is been moving in this direction, and you can see that mushy, solid phase, no bonds, no intimate. This is how the nugget is formed. High resistance, due to high resistance and air gap, nugget formation take place. Okay. This is the direction. Exit side, entry side. It has been entering from this and exit from this side. So here, this is the length of the solidified nugget. There are two pieces, one and two pieces are being joined, overlap pieces, which is not been shown. No initial contact. Here you can see that there is no initial contact. And after that, this has been joined together. Look, everyone is able to understand, I suppose. Okay, there is no initial contact. Two plates, two strips, metal sheets which is kept. There is no initial contact, and after passing through it in this resistance, this nugget formation takes place, and it goes straight, solidified nugget. So you can take a principle of this seam welding diagram. Okay, everyone take a screenshot, right? It is important. Drop in resistance because of current shunting in mushy and solid state bonded region. This is not much important at your end. If you draw this diagram, that is more than enough. This diagram is more than enough. How nugget formation, how things have taken place. Take a snapshots. Who are lucky, we have taken snapshots. You can share it among your students. Everyone. This is a very important point in this part welding. Okay. This is drop in resistance because of current shunting, mushy. This is stretchy, instability, current path, approaching steady growth. This nugget initiates. How nugget formation takes place. You can take example of this also. There are two steps, and these rollers are there, and this is passing. How in between them there is an air gap, and as it passes on, this in this manner, nugget has been formed. Okay. Approaching steady state, nugget moves, and this. Hope sir, it is a good session. You are enjoying it. Hope so. And this is how other one, how nugget formation takes place. Low welding at low welding speed, this is nugget, and this is high welding speed, shape of the nugget. You can take a photograph of this also, screenshot of this one also. How at low welding speed, this shape of nugget is there. At high welding speed, this nugget shape is there, and how the direction has been. How the shape has been formed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
आप लोग सेशनल्स में मुझे दे दीजिएगा इसको बाद में डायग्राम बना के इसमें सिर्फ डायग्राम का खेल है नथिंग एल्स सिर्फ डायग्राम बनाइए और आपको जो समझ में आ रहा है वो लिख दीजिए आपको पूरे नंबर मिल जाएंगे और स्कोरिंग मिलेंगे आपको पूरे पास हो जाओगे जैसे मैंने आपको डायग्राम्स बताए मैंने आपको
हेलो सर
हाँ जी
सर थोड़ा हिंदी में समझा दीजिए समझा दीजिए
बहुत अच्छी बात है आपने मुझे बोला कि हिंदी में समझा दीजिए हमसे कहा जाता है कि इंग्लिश में मैं आपको हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ इसमें देखिए आपने ये दो रोलर्स हैं आपके ये बीच में इन दो वर्क पीसेज हैं ये एक वर्क पीस है दूसरा ये वर्क पीस है और ये ऐसा आपको वेल्ड करना है तो ये बाहर निकलता हुआ ऐसा निकलेगा और अंदर से यहाँ से आ रहा है तो ये वर्क पीस जो है ये आप देख रहे हैं ना ये दोनों वर्क पीस हैं दोनों को चिपकाना है और ये ऐसे फ्लो हो रहा है ये ऐसे सॉरी ठीक है ऐसे फ्लो हो रहे हैं वर्क पीस आपके और ऊपर से रोलर्स हैं इनमें से करंट आ रहा है ऊपर से दोनों में करंट तो जो ये जो एयर गैप है इसके अंदर ये ऐसा वेल्ड फॉर्म हो गया जिसको अपन नगेट कह रहे हैं ठीक है ये अगर लो वेल्डिंग स्पीड में तो ऐसा नगेट आ जाएगा हाई वेल्डिंग स्पीड में है तो ऐसा नगेट आ जाएगा अब क्लियर है सबको क्लियर है सबको
यस सर
नगेट जो बीच में जो वेल्डेड पोर्शन होता है ना वो ऐसा होता है गर्म होकर ऐसा होने के बाद ठंडा होने के बाद प्लेन आपको दिखेगा नहीं कि वेल्डिंग हुई है वहां पर अंदर और ऊपर से आपको दोनों दिख जाएंगे दोनों शीटें जो हैं लोअर स्पीड और हाई स्पीड पे ठीक है मैं पहले पिछले वाले भी हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ आपको ये तो इसके ग्राफ्स हैं वेल्डिंग करंट और इसके जो ग्राफ होते हैं ग्राफ रेजिस्टेंस और वेल्डिंग करंट के बीच में रेजिस्टेंस वेल्डिंग हो रही है आपकी स्टीम वेल्डिंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस वेल्डिंग ओके
सर कॉलेज से बोला जाता है इंग्लिश में बोलने के लिए
हाँ जी क्या कह रहे हैं आवाज नहीं आ रही तुम्हारी भाई क्या कह रहे हो कॉलेज में इंग्लिश में बोलने को कहा जाता है आगे भी इंग्लिश में ही होगा लेकिन मैं आप लोगों को समझ में आ जाए इसलिए मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ मेरा काम आपको समझ में आना चाहिए आपको पास करवाना है ठीक है ये दो वर्क पीसेज हैं, ये जो मैंने पहले समझाया था, इसमें रेजिस्टेंस, यहाँ से रेजिस्टेंस आ रहा है, दो व्हील्स हैं आपके, ये ऐसे दिख रहे हैं आपको येलो येलो, एंड ये व्हील्स से ऊपर से पास हो रहे हैं, मूव हो रहे हैं, ये व्हील्स ऐसे ऐसे गोल 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 मूव हो रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो लो एलास्टिक प्रेशर टुवर्ड एग्जिट साइड, इंक्रीज टेम्परेचर टुवर्ड एग्जिट साइड, यहाँ पर टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है, यहाँ पे कम है, और बीच में रेजिस्टेंस है, तो एयर गैप में स्पार्किंग हो रही है, स्पार्किंग होने की वजह से ये ऐसा वेल्ड फॉर्म हो रहा है, जिसको अपन नगेट कह रहे हैं। आ रही है समझ में आप लोगों को? उम्मीद है आपको समझ में आ रही होगी। ये चाहे पाइप बनाना है, तो उन्होंने पाइप को ऐसा लेके ऐसा एक शीट को मोल्ड दिया और यहाँ के ऊपर से वेल्डिंग कर दी है, तो ये पाइप फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है। इसका नाम क्या है? फॉइल बट वेल्डिंग। एक फॉइल ली, पतली एल्यूमिनियम फॉइल देखी है आप लोगों ने, रोटी लपेट के आती है, उस फॉइल को एक शीट के ऊपर रखा और दो व्हील्स ऊपर से चला दिए, तो इससे बहुत अच्छी स्ट्रॉन्ग वेल्डिंग हो जाती है। तो दिस इज प्रिंसिपल ऑफ फॉइल वेल्डिंग। देन दिस इज बट सीम वेल्डिंग। ये आपके दो व्हील्स हैं, ये बीच में मेटल है, इसके ऊपर से आपने इस जॉइंट के ऊपर से इनको रन कर दिया आफ्टर वेल्डिंग, तो ये नगेट फॉर्मेशन हो रही है, हीट हो गए, तो चिपक गए, दोनों जो है चिपक गए। ये ऐसा थोड़ा सा एंगल दे देते हैं इसके अंदर, इलेक्ट्रोड के अंदर, व्हील के अंदर। दिस इज मेटल फिनिश वेल्डिंग, जो मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ अभी। दिस इज मैट सीम वेल्डिंग। फास्ट तो नहीं हूं मैं, रिवाइज करते जा रहा हूँ मैं, इसलिए आप लोग बताते रहें, मुझे जो भी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है मुझे बताते जाएं, मैं सॉल्व करने की पूरी कोशिश करूंगा।
यस सर।
अभी ऐसे हालत में क्या करें, अपन ऐसे ही कर सकते हैं सॉल्व, है ना?
यस सर।
ठीक है, आप लोग स्क्रीनशॉट लेते जाइए और राइटिंग में मुझे भेज दीजिएगा। ओके, मेरा टाइम हो गया है फॉर टुडे, इट्स ओके। एनी क्वेश्चंस?
नो सर।
कोई क्वेश्चन है किसी को?
नो सर।
आप लोग मुझे सेशनल भेज दीजिएगा, अगले हफ्ते सेशनल चाहिए, अमित सोनी साहब ने कहा है सेशनल भेज दीजिएगा। ओके
यस सर।
ओके, हाँ जी,
ओके सर।
ओके, आई एम एंडिंग। कॉल
Yes,
करके
sir.
पूछ लीजिएगा, कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो कॉल करके, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो मुझे फोन करके बता दीजिए। आई एम फ्री टू टॉक टू यू, फ्री टू सॉल्व योर प्रॉब्लम्स। आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए। आपने हिंदी में बाद में कहा, तो हिंदी में पहले, अगली बार हिंदी में कर दूंगा मैं, ठीक है?
सर इंग्लिश भी चाहिए।
हाँ, इंग्लिश हिंदी दोनों कर दूंगा मैं। और कुछ?
सर मैं रेड जोन में हूं, नहीं मिलेगा।
आपकी समस्या का समाधान कर देंगे, आपको समझ में आना चाहिए बस, एग्जाम में आप परफॉर्म कर सको।
यस सर।
ओके ओके, थैंक्स
Okay.
फॉर पेशेंट लिसनिंग। ओके,
थैंक यू सर।
गुड डे।